Yo, thanks for stopping by. Today's video is about why GTA 6 is taking forever.
You're a Rockstar Games employee and you are absolutely livid. Another delay? You've been at this nightmare since 2018. Why is
20,
GTA 6
2018? Bro, GTA 6 been getting delayed since 2018? I ain't know it's been that long. My goodness.
taking so long to release? After sinking thousands of dollars into a video game design degree and working on terrible mobile games designed to exploit children, you managed to cash in on your school connections, but it paid off. You got the holy grail of game jobs. You're part of the 7,500-person team making Grand Theft Auto
That's how many people make it GTA 6? That's a lot of people. That's a lot of motherfuckers.
6, the largest development team that Rockstar has ever put on a game. Specifically, you're part of the coding division on the civilian NPCs. Sure, it doesn't sound like much. It's no coding the horseball shrinking mechanic in Red Dead 2 level of prestige, but if you could say you worked on one of the most anticipated games of all time, your dad would stop thinking you were such a failure. But fate had other plans for you, and after years of the release getting pushed back, you are finally starting to think that your first big game credit might never see the light of day.
Oh, and that's what the workers is probably thinking, especially the people that's probably making the game. They like, bro, we putting all this work and putting all this effort, bro, and it's just hidden. Damn, bro.
GTA 6 was going to be the first main series GTA game in over a decade after the monster hit of GTA 5 back in 2013. That moved 220 million units, making it the second most successful game of all time. Sales generated $8.6 billion in revenue on a $265 million combined development and marketing budget. In other words, it made more money than the game's trio of bank-robbing protagonists could hope to see in 1,000 lifetime-defining scores. It became both a commercial barnstormer and a critical darling.
That's so hard, bro. This game made more money than I guess what Franklin, Mike, and Trevor could make together.
Winning over reviewers, general audiences, and die-hard fans of the Grand Theft Auto canon alike. So with that being said, there's a lot of pressure on you to deliver something that lives up to that almost impossible hype. What does the public know for sure about GTA 6 so far?
Let me answer that. Let me answer that. What do the public know about GTA 6? We don't know nothing. Why? Because it's taking forever for the game to come out.
Jason Duvall and Lucia Caminos. On the run after a failed bank robbery gets them tangled up in a massive criminal conspiracy. The game was going to have a lot of new elements that the previous games didn't. A non-optional female protagonist and new game mechanics based on social media, police body cameras,
That's
and
tough.
other new technologies that
I like that too, cause that's gonna help the gaming. That's just gonna help in general, bro. Like with just so much with this new video game, they making it mandatory that you play as a woman, which is cool, cause you get to see like certain things, not in a negative way. Know how y'all are. No, I'm just saying like how a woman moves in a video game versus a dude. It's GTA, so it probably I don't know how they'll do it, but I'm interested.
have invaded our lives in the past decade. The plot spans across multiple locations and features satire of everything from politics to influencer culture to the Florida Man phenomenon. All of the anarchic good times you could expect from GTA, and what an amazing legacy you get to be a part of, with a tasty annual income of around $93,000 that
They make under they make 90K a year. I mean, you gotta think about it. It's 7,200 people on the team. So if we doing 93 bands times 7,200 on average, they probably paying a team a little bit over $669 million per year. So they paying a team almost a billion. They making billions and billions and billions of dollars, but
definitely helps it go down smoothly. When you started working for Rockstar in 2019, the plan was that GTA 6 would be releasing in 2022. But then production hit the first big hurdle, COVID-19. The video game industry was, on the whole, far more resilient than a lot of other industries during the pandemic.
it's so crazy how the pandemic turned out for gaming because 2K got saved. Call of Duty had a great year with MW 2019. Um, and I think that's Cold Warrior too. Yep. But I don't know, man. COVID. I don't know.
especially given the increasing emphasis on digital downloads rather than physical copies. But it still caused significant problems when it came to production. Even though game sales increased by 34%
Chat, which y'all prefer, digital downloads or physical copy?
from 2019 to 2020, one-third of game developers reported delays, and in 2021 that number increased to 44%, especially for AAA titles like the GTA series, which involve huge teams and a lot of moving parts. The shift to remote work was a rough transition, even if you enjoyed the liberty of getting to do your coding without putting on pants. Some of the biggest game delays in 2020 came from one simple problem. Voice actors couldn't record in studios anymore. And since nobody was getting Nolan North or Troy Baker to sit in a closet with a blue Yeti, those golden voices had to be put on pause. But the COVID delays were understandable. Everyone was pretty much in the same boat. The pandemic also kneecapped the plans for other highly anticipated releases.
Um, all these games was boo boo.
Like Far Cry 6, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, Halo Infinite, and Death Stranding for the PC. So you managed to hold on to your job despite the layoffs immediately following the pandemic. Well done! And after much frustration from fans, especially after the 2020 re-release of GTA 5 reminded everyone how ancient that last game was, Rockstar tried to calm things down in 2022 by saying the next GTA game was underway, which has all the reassurance of the working on your order notification on your Uber Eats dinner after you forgot to have lunch. Your bosses and fellow team members were taking the game seriously now, so much so that they were diverting company resources away.
Think about how much money, and they still get paid to just promote. It's costing them, but they still up every year. Even 2026, if we don't get GTA 6 next year, and they get delays again, they still gonna make money. They just, man, I don't even know at this point. I really don't know at this point what to even say about GTA and the release dates, bruh. I've been battling this all year trying to figure out what's taking them so long, and I literally am watching this video to find out.
From a planned remaster of GTA 4 and updates to Red Dead Online. Later that year, a huge leak of production material showed off a number of details about the game that were confirmed to be true by your bosses at Rockstar. The leaks were a huge deal. The hacker, who was also responsible
The leaks definitely was a huge deal, and I saw the leaks too. And GTA 6 looks cool, man. I really hope we have a limit on ammo where we can only be able to carry a certain amount of ammo, like real life, bro. Niggas got, bro. Nobody in real life is carrying 10,000 bullets on them. Maybe the army, but we ain't in the army. This the streets. As far as GTA, so why is we carrying 10,000 bullets?
for a massive Uber data breach that same year, threatened to release the game's source code and internal assets. As you know, in the coding world, that's like selling the crown jewels on eBay. But your bosses didn't rest on their laurels. Rockstar responded to the threat swiftly with massive takedowns and help from the FBI to track down the source of the hack. You were pretty annoyed when they started issuing takedown notices for all the behind-the-scenes footage of the game being made, though. One of the shots they included had your traffic lights in it. The leaks
I need that.
the game being made, though. One of the shots they included had
Ooh, that look good. What the fuck? This look just like 5. This is 5. This ain't 6.
your traffic lights in it. The leaks were big news and a
If that is, that's cool.
PR nightmare for Rockstar, costing $5 million in the long run. But it didn't impact the development enough to warrant another change to the release date. Thankfully, most of the damage done was purely emotional. Then, the big day came. In December 2023, Rockstar officially revealed GTA 6. People went nuts! The trailer broke the record for the most first-day views on a non-music video within 12 hours of dropping. And it's not hard to see why. The game promised to be unlike anything seen in the previous versions. It was going to be a huge adventure across the fictional state of Leonida, as well as parts of South America, with its characters traversing an open-world map that Tom Henderson claimed could evolve over time. Just
South America. I was thinking about When will GTA start going back to different countries too? Remember we got Chinatown Wars. I got Chinatown Wars on my phone and that shit is in Chinatown, right? I would love to have a Japanese series or I don't know, something different. Africa some shit. Get creative.
like the map of Fortnite. And all of this would be made possible by the Rockstar Advanced Game Engine. There's no wonder why rumors started to spread that the game's budget was over $1 billion, or why Grand Theft Auto 6 won the most anticipated game at the Golden Joystick Awards in 2024. But then, it won the same award again in 2025. And even after the studio projected $3.2 billion in pre-orders, the game still hadn't dropped. One of the big reasons speculating why GTA 6 still hasn't come out has to do with just how iconic GTA
Say
5
five
is.
is.
Ask basically
I already
anyone,
know.
console or PC, and they'll agree.
I already know. They just I'm guilty of this because I still play five to this day. But I would rather have a new game by now, bruh. Like, god damn.
5 was a generation-defining title that is still being sold and played today. It
Yeah.
came out 13 years ago at this point, and every year means fans will raise their expectations even higher. Again, no pressure. These are big shoes that GTA 6 will have to fill, which is probably why the game has turned out to be so complex and expensive to release. It's also probably why your buddies in the marketing department are putting so much effort into hyping it up. Nigel Lowry, the co-founder of
They
Developer
got to.
Digital, says he thinks that when it releases, GTA 6 will have the potential to be the first ever quadruple A game. He called it an industry-shaking event.
Quadruple A. I ain't never seen no shit like that. But, guys, bro, Rockstar, they do a good job all the time. I'm not nervous about GTA 6 being ass. I love Rockstar. I love Grand Theft Auto. It's my favorite series ever. And I'm confident this shit gonna be good, bro.
Incidentally, quadruple A is probably what people are going to say when they see how much more the thing costs when it releases. Some estimates suspect it could cost $100 US,
I don't
$30
give a
more than
fuck. I don't give a fuck. That bitch 150. I don't give a fuck for GTA 6 is $200. I'm buying it.
the industry standard price. So your customers might need to skip just a few meals if they want to kick back in Leonida. Other people are less sure about how much GTA 6 can live up to its own hype, much less the legacy of its previous installment. Speaking to Polygon, DFC Intelligence President David Cole said, "The concern is, will it have those long legs that GTA 5 did? Will people be playing this 10 years from
We want fans to pay. You notice it don't say play. Pay. Well, really, you want both. But we want fans to pay this game for decades. You won't. So basically, the way GTA and Rockstar are starting to look, it look like they're trying to drop a fucking one GTA every century. The way they talking. I'm in my 20s. Are we not gonna get fucking GTA 7 till I'm 40 years old?
now?" GTA 5 might have long legs, but you know what else has long legs? Horses. Because on top of being a sequel to the iconic GTA 5, GTA 6 also has to be a follow-up to Rockstar's last big release, Red Dead Redemption.
Yes, it does. And Red Dead 2 came out in 2018. I love Red Dead 2. Yeah. But Red Dead 2 is like I love the little stuff and the features and everything on Red Dead 2, but it's just at the end of the day it's country. And I can only play the country for so much. It's just GTA is just a much better game than Red Dead. It's not even close, but I love Red Dead. Um they six gonna be good, bro. I just man, it's just god damn, bro.
2. Red Dead 2 was a critical and commercial smash hit back in 2018, with a massive open-world story and some of the most immersive visuals of any video game. Rockstar set an almost impossible standard with Red Dead Redemption 2. For GTA 6 to be seen as a true success, it has to live up not only to GTA 5's legacy, but in some ways to Red Dead 2's as well.
It
And
will,
with
man.
Grand Theft Auto being Rockstar's flagship franchise, and the first in the main series since the original to not be written by Dan Houser, it's no surprise
Oof.
you and the rest of the team are worried about GTA 6 under.
Yeah, that's the only thing that scares me about GTA 6 is that Dan Houser ain't writing this mug. and so the start could be different, you know.
performing and how it would affect the company's reputation. Others have suggested that because GTA 6 will include online content, part of the challenge is making sure it doesn't instantly make the wildly popular GTA Online from GTA 5 feel obsolete. This is Rockstar after all, not EA, and they care at least a little bit about not alienating their fans.
Yeah, cause EA, boy, EA, man, EA, what are y'all? Oh my God, bruh, EA used to be so freaking good, dude. Like we had uh NFL Bliss, we had the Madden, we used to be good. What happened to NBA Live? Titanfall is boring now, and EA, what's going on, man? Like Apex down bad. What is going on? I don't understand. Did EA make Apex? Or did somebody else make Apex? I don't know. Apex down bad too, though.
2024 was well after COVID vaccines became widely available and lockdown orders had been lifted, so despite the criticism they faced for doing so, Rockstar required everyone to come back to the office. Gotta put those pants on again and prepare to commute. This was meant to get GTA 6 out the door quicker, or for productivity and security in the company's own words. And look, after a massive leak that cost $5 million, we can't actually blame anyone for wanting to keep development under a secure roof. The game was supposed to be in its final stages, but even though Rockstar's parent company Take-Two Interactive said the game would be out by the end of 2025, it was inevitably pushed back again. The frustration from fans was evident. Take-Two stock dropped about 10% due to delays in 2025.
Yeah, yes, and I'm glad that happened. Good. That needs to happen.
Eventually rebounded. It's an example of just how much everyone has invested in this single title to the extent that it could be an ascension to new gaming heights or an outright apocalypse, depending on where things go from here. At this point, the delayed release of GTA 6 is basically a running joke. A common meme is to react to any shocking news story by saying, "And this happened before GTA 6?" Even a Polish politician, Witold Tumanowicz, made a joke about how long the game was taking. And
Man, this people already ain't even alive no more. You talking about you might be retired. Man, this niggas that ain't even alive no more that been think about people that's been waiting on this game to come out and can't even play it.
a meeting of Parliament. There are a couple of reasons why the game got pushed back this time, one to do with what was going on within the company, and one to do with the games industry as a whole. The latter has to do with the tricky business of organizing release dates. It's common practice for studios to coordinate releases of games that cater to similar markets. The same thing happens with movies all the time. Wicked's release date was pushed back so it didn't clash with Moana 2. A move that was very funny in hindsight, considering you probably forgot there was even a Moana 2 until right this second. Publishers are fine to release games that cater to different markets on the same day. Think Animal Crossing and Doom Eternal coming out at the same time. There's no threat of competition, but it would not be smart for another big open-world game to release too close to GTA 6 or vice versa.
Elder
Jason
Scrolls. Wait. What you saying? What you mean is it ain't too bad? What you mean, bro?
smart for another big
Cause GTA 6 supposed to be the threat right here. What you mean?
open-world game to release too close to GTA 6 or vice versa. Jason
Oh,
Schreier from Kotaku called this a massive game of 4D chess playing out across the entire video game industry. The other
nobody, and that's another reason why I mean GTA 6. No matter when they drop, they gonna take over just because they the biggest company, bro. But at the same time, we gotta think about it like this: other companies is waiting on them to drop too, bro. It's like being um the goat, bro, and people coming for you. And that's these other titles and these companies, but they ain't really doing nothing, bro. They all these games. I don't know what games y'all been playing. Somebody put me on something, bro. I've been having a hard time finding good video games.
reason, the one that came from within the company, was morale. As a child of the gaming industry, you already know about the dreaded crunch. A lot of AAA game companies have come under fire recently for forcing their workers to put in unsustainable amounts of work, sometimes as much as 80 hours a week,
Oh
to
nah,
get games
80 hours a week. Well, they are getting overtime, but damn, bro, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of hours to be. think about it, they not just playing the fucking game, they creating this motherfucker. So it's all type of bugs and glitches and inputs and codes and oof, man.
Out under the wire. Usually it's only a short sprint toward the end of a game's development, but some companies have been criticized for running a project on crunch hours for months or even years. At its worst, over-reliance on crunch hours can lead to physical sickness, mass resignation, and games full of bugs and unfinished sections due to programmers becoming too exhausted to fix their mistakes. Remember what a hilariously surreal mess Cyberpunk 2077 was when it first came out? Yeah, like that. Core Design, another British game studio, shut down in 2010, partially due to constant crunch driving employees away. One of the other companies who are notorious for crunch, as it turns out, is your employer, Rockstar. The production of Red Dead Redemption 2 has been described as a death march, with employees reporting that they were made to sleep at the office and didn't see their families for months while the project was ongoing. So Rockstar employee morale was at rock bottom, according to one anonymous worker. The higher-ups knew they had to do something, or the employees might do something completely drastic. That's right, they might actually join a union. Yes, if you need any more reasons to be radicalized, union busting is part of the reason you still can't play GTA 6. Between 30 and 40 employees at Rockstar North and Rockstar Toronto were fired in October 2020.
Yeah, thank you. Niggas got fired. Oh, niggas got fired, bro. The GTA 6 niggas got fired, bro. What? Man, I can't catch a break. I'm thinking, oh, they still working on development and these niggas done got fired right before the game finna come out. The game come out was supposed to come out in November 2025, and they got fired in October 2025.
25. Nominally, it was for distributing confidential information, but according to the Independent Workers Union of Great Britain, the real reason was that those fired workers had been in a Discord server with labor organizers discussing possible unionization, accusing their bosses of wage theft auto. Of course, this is all just speculation. Rockstar themselves have given the reason that they simply wanted to avoid resorting to crunch so that the game wouldn't be rushed. Whether you think that's true is a secret you'll likely take to your grave if you want to keep your job. Whether it was for the sake of the product's quality or to stop employees from unionizing, either way the decision to push the release back rather than resort to crunch is a smart one. After the disastrous initial release of Cyberpunk 2077, games publishers are starting to realize that audiences want the game to actually be finished by the time they get to play it. What a concept! This is a lesson Rockstar learned the hard way after releasing GTA Online in a buggy, undercooked state. The ongoing saga of GTA 6's release encompasses basically everything that can go wrong on a large-scale video game project. Overworked staff, anxious shareholders, labor disputes, data hacks, COVID-19, it really all hit the Rockstar team at once and made you.
And then this is the crazy. This is what's really more crazy. I'm gonna let him finish up, and I'm gonna say what I gotta say.
Your life kind of a living nightmare in the process. But recently, Rockstar Games' boss, Strauss Zelnick, came out and admitted his personal reason why the game isn't out yet.
Yeah,
in his eyes, there is simply no need to rush. GTA.
Oh my fucking god, bruh. Oh my god, bruh. Man, do y'all ever do like they don't even think about GTA 6, bro. Everything is GTA 5. GTA 5 online update. GTA 5 this. GTA 5 that. GTA 5. GTA 5. Bruh. Oh my goodness.
GTA 5 is the biggest game in the company's history. It continues to make money to this day. That success, in Zelnick's mind, has meant that there is not a lot of financial pressure to rush the next one out before it's ready. And ultimately, even though that means people will all have to wait longer, it's probably for the best that the staff actually getting paid to make the game doesn't feel like they have guns to their heads for the entire process. Let's save those kinds of antics for the game. Now check out I Tried to Live a Normal Life in.
Oh my god. Man. And the craziest thing is, what I was about to say is that Rockstar, they didn't even tell us why they fired them. What did they get fired for? Cause that's if they didn't get fired, we would be on 6 right now. Why did they get fired, bro? Why? I probably have. I might. I don't know. I'm gonna look into this. I need to know why these dudes got fired, bro. Cause we could be playing GTA 6 right now, and instead we gotta look at 5, and then they saying 6 gonna come out when it's ready. Damn.